have neglected my garden duties. So these herbs, the diamond sweet pepper died, but the rest of these herbs and these little tiny pitiful eggplants are supposed to go in these barrels. I'm going to make labels for some of the stuff. They just got watered. They were pretty dried out. I need to feed everything and harvest some cucumbers. Oh, they're already looking better. They were all wilted looking from not having water and the heat. That tree looks really sad, but it was the one that produced the food, and it's just a sign that I didn't feed it enough, I guess. This is walking stick kale. That is weird looking at it. The way the leaves are growing on there. In the image description, in the Baker Creek catalog, I saw that it looked like they had cut off all the bottom ones, and I don't know if that was just harvest time or as it grew, but I cut off a few of the bottom ones. Partially because I also want to plant other things in here. Yeah, I can take one more, the one back here. And if the bottom's not bushy, then that would be good. So that's all I'm going to cut for now on that. This is where the rest of the herbs and eggplant's supposed to go. Oh, I've got the water going back here. Let me look and check. I'm going to turn it off if it started draining out. No, that says dry, isn't it? So these are the Cinderella pumpkins. Most of the other pumpkins died. It looks like, based on this one up front, that they might have been eaten. But there's two right there. These are the mini jack-o'-lantern pumpkins. This is a walking stick kale up here. And I think these two were too. And then I think these are okra along here. And these are some kind of watermelon. I can't remember which one. But nothing ever grows back there, but these are doing a little better. Hopefully with water they'll perk up. We'll see. Okra's supposed to grow in anything. That's kind of why I planted it, but I'll go ahead and turn off the water. My sunflowers. Oh, I think that just turned it on more completely. Yep, there we go. Okay. Let's see. Nothing to harvest here. This thing is tightening. Okay. Go release it from here, that way it doesn't pull this too tight. These strawberries are not doing nothing, so except producing runners, which apparently My mom was cutting her runners off, so oops. Can't even tell if it's weed strawberry. I don't think it is though, because the leaves got so big, but who knows. Oh, it's not ready for harvest yet, but look, we got one growing. It's tiny right now. Give it a day, maybe 2, and it'll be whoosh. I ate my other ones that I grew, and I cut them up and cooked them with some sausage and some cabbage and some mushrooms with like an herb fest seasoning and butter. It's really good. Oh, I have neglected you. You did so good for me, and apparently I don't know how to properly care for you. Look at this. Okay. I don't even know what varieties of tomato these are. But I have my first baby tomatoes. Look at them. They're so small. So small. Red vein sorrel is so pretty. It's funny because when I redid this, I was worried it wasn't going to come back. Look at that. I don't even eat it. I just think it's so pretty, and I like to have a plant of it. But look at that. So many. Okay, that one doesn't look like it grew any. The bottom kind of looks like it's got some kind of fungus going on there. I don't know. This one, I don't think I have ever grown a successful winter squash yet. These are probably the biggest that I've gotten, except for a pumpkin one time. I got a pumpkin that was about that big, but it didn't get full-sized. The plants always die before. But sweet dumpling, I believe, is one of these. The other is honey butternut. I think I read that sweet dumpling is good against vine borers. And then aside from that, I'm gonna try. Apparently, I need to maybe move this, but I'm gonna try and let this trail through the tomato plants over here because I care more about the winter squash, anyways. But that way it can root. I'm pretty sure that's why I was originally going to plant the squash in the ground, but if you do that, then the slugs get to it too fast. So doing it this way, it gets both the benefits. It gets big enough not to be killed by the slugs, but then it can root along the ground. So, because otherwise I probably would have covered that to help with weeds. Looks like a weed fabric. These are where the basils are going and the eggplants. I'll probably do that tonight. Pink surprise calendula. Isn't that just so pretty? I need to take a picture of that. And then this is just, these are other calendulas. I have no idea the different varieties, honestly. They're all just labeled calendula except for the pink surprise, so. And they also, most of these, except for the pink surprise, grew back from last year. There's more up front. That's so pretty. This is pineapple sage. It was really, really outshined last year by the hummingbird mint. This year I have hummingbird mint up front. I love it. But this one hasn't. I think I saw a little bit of flowers, but it's not flowering again yet. Little spider buddy. He was jumping around fearing for his life when I was watering my plants. I wasn't trying to get him wet, but lavender, lemon balm. I think this is lemon balm too, but it started to flower. I'm gonna cut that out. I do not want lemon balm flowers, let me tell you. It's also got like white fly all over it or something. sage. Sage is just like, at this point, why would I pull it out? I don't have nothing else to put there right now because I have no use for it. I grew it because it was a 20-cent seed pack a few years ago. The hummingbird mint is pretty. I haven't been come back and smelling this one like I do the one up front. Last year this was my favorite plant and it grew back from its root. But this year I have two right up front near the front doors, so I'm always sitting there smelling them. Still smells good though. This is alyssum. That looks like another sprig of hummingbird mint coming up. This is cleum, and this, somebody said it might have been purple milkweed when it flowered. It was not at all impressive. I don't know what it is. I pulled it up by the root. It's not ginger. I need to get in here and actually dig it up by the root because it's just going to keep coming back. Look, we got a walking stick tail behind it. Isn't that so fun? Okay. What in the world? Look at this little thing. This looks like some kind of pumpkin or squash or something, and it's definitely coming up through the root. Oh, look at you go, buddy. That's fun. My cucumber was looking so bad, but it's looking a lot better now. Little wasp. Don't sting me, bro. I was just getting a picture of you. Okay. Yeah, this is my garden. You can leave me alone. We both probably saying that to each other, huh? I'm gonna get stung trying to get a picture of you. Okay, let me leave you alone. Oh gosh. Okay. This cucumber looks like it got a little bit too big, honestly, but I'm gonna try and make pickles today. Eep, eep. Oops. Maybe it's just because it was in the sun it started to turn yellow. Because the other one's even bigger and it's white, so. I'm actually going to cut this tiny one off because it looks so bad. Got some more over here in the shade. And this one too. It's kind of getting hot for cucumbers, but it's fine. They're fine. Next time I grow peas, I think I'm just going to do like one variety. Because I don't know how to harvest them. And it's just been a complete waste. I mean, I got a lot of peas. I'll probably harvest the dried peas and maybe put them in like, the elementary school near here has like a pantry type thing as like free pea seeds. That way it's not a complete waste. But yeah, I don't know how to eat and harvest peas properly. The proper time. They don't taste good when they bulk up like this. I mean, maybe I could like take the dehydrated ones and cook them. And I don't really like them when they're small. It might just be the wrong time now because it's so hot, but maybe I just don't like peas. No, I like canned peas. I don't know. This one, I'm pretty sure, I'm about 80% sure this little vine, Scrappy's inside, so I don't have to worry about that sound. I'm pretty sure it's the construction. Pretty sure this vine is bathing loofah. Look at this. This is either a radish or a turnip, something like that, that I threw down here to use as like a live mulch, I guess. I don't know, to feed the soil. And it was determined to keep growing. So these, yeah, it came from right here. You can see how bad the roly-polies were eating it. And I was worried I wasn't going to get any. But look at it, it's a trooper. And I'm glad that and I think this is a bean. I planted some beans here too. And I noticed that the only plants, because I planted them all along here, the only ones that survived were the ones growing up through the peas. So, yay peas. I guess the peas, the bugs were also eating on the peas. So it gave the other stuff a chance to get big enough. So the peas did have that success over here. And I'll be so happy if I get a bathing leaf out of it. Sunflower. It's very pretty. It's amazing because when I come out my back door, it's just sitting there saying hi to me. I watered these so they're kind of knocked over, but these are the other round of, not this, of potatoes that I bought. And this, oh, how it hurts me, but this is the Tennessee Spinner Gourd Runner. And I'm going to cut it right here because it's everywhere. And I don't like doing that, but I don't want it growing over my potatoes right here. This, I think, is a bean. Yay, another bean that made it. I don't know which kind. I know I planted Scarlet Runner in one bed, and I'll have to go back and look. Oh, Christmas Lima bean in another. And then I planted just regular green beans in the other. So I hope this is either the Christmas Lima and that's the Scarlet Runner, because I would like to have more beans. But I can't guarantee it's a bean, but I think it is. And then this, I think this is birdhouse gourd. I don't know what other gourd I planted here. And it's actually growing. Tennessee Spinner Gourd. Look at this. It's like a freaking alien invasion. It's amazing. Stink bug. I should maybe take the effort to spray my garden with neem oil, but I haven't. But look at this. Okay. First off, this looks bigger than the one I pictured. I saw. It looks bigger, but it's everywhere. I tell you what is. I felt bad cutting that runner off, but it's all back there. You can see there's some gourds back there. These are just little tiny kids' toys, basically. That's one right there. It's funny, I was worried it wasn't going to come up because I planted one here, I planted one here, I planted one here. And all this, all through there, is all from this one plant right here. See? All stems from one plant. And then, not only that, it comes up back here, right there, and all along this fence. And it's coming over the fence to right there. Oh my gosh. And then, if that wasn't enough, it's coming right through here. Look, there's one right there. This plant, oh my gosh, it's amazing, honestly. But it's crazy. And then somehow it gets tangled up in here. I'm a little sad about this, but it's still cool. It's growing up here, and I thought this was the Corsican gourd. It looks like there might be. Yeah, this one is the Corsican gourd right here. The white flowers. But then this one going up the fence line and coming back around to here is the Tennessee Spinner Gourd. So this Tennessee Spinner Gourd has made its home on 3 different of my fences all the way around. It's a monster. It's absolutely insane. Okay. Got my rose here. Looks like it's doing good. I need to spray it. This is why roses never survive with me. Look, it's been eaten by, I think, that white fly. This one, I think this is a snapdragon, but I didn't plant snapdragon seeds. But I left it because it looked intentionally planted, so I am so confused about that. Oh no. This is my stevia, and if there's one thing I really want to protect, it's my stevia. And it looks like something's been nibbling on here. I need to get some more live mulch. Like some more things that I cut like this. Although I don't think they eat the gourd. I don't think they eat squash as much. But I need to get some grass or something, put it around here so that the roly-polies will eat that instead of my stevia. Potatoes are in this bed, which obviously I overplanted this bed. We've got my stock right here, asparagus right there. Lift these up so they can get sun, and then more bloody dock, more of my lovely, this is the best one, stalk, and then another stalk right here, and up here are the potatoes. So whenever it comes time to dig out these potatoes, which they were planted before the other ones, they had died back. That's why I bought the other ones. They're all that low glycemic index purple potato, but they had all died back, but they came back. So when it comes time to harvest that, I'm probably gonna end up killing half the things in the bed. That's what happens when I plant too much stuff together, isn't it? This I'm gonna go ahead and cut off because I like these. It's already been starting to be eaten. But these things are really good. These sunflower seeds are really good when they're white and soft like this. Even raw, I like the taste of them, so. And that'll let these other ones take off. It smells so good. That's going to taste so yummy. Alrighty, I think I showed everything. Scrappy wasn't here because I let him out while I was watering the garden earlier and he was not thrilled with the weather. Okay.